self-published really because I didn't know any other way to do it. I probably never would have become an author or started writing if I had had to go the traditional route, which would be sending manuscripts out to publishers and waiting, months for denials or acceptances. And that whole process just seemed way too daunting of an undertaking. And I didn't really know if I had any skill at writing. So when I read an article about self-publishing and thought, this might be something I could try, or I'll just pub a book and see, what the feedback is and see if this is something that I have a future in. And that's how I started with self-publishing. I sat down, wrote Blindfolded Innocence, and 15 minutes later it was on Kindle. So it was really cool just to have that freedom to do that.
Oh, awesome.
Brad is definitely well, the story of Blindfolded Innocence is modeled after me and my husband meeting. So Brad is when me and my husband met, we met at work, um, and on my first day of work, my boss was like um, going through everyone in the office, and then when she got to my husband, she said, "You need to stay away from this man. He is recently divorced. He's Italian. He loves women, and you just need to stay as far away from him as possible." And and at the time I'm like, I'm not interested in that. So, and then she went to him and said the same thing, which is the worst thing to tell a 21-year-old girl because my interest was piqued. And then like five, six more people came and told me the same thing, to stay away from him. So he was he is where Brad came from. It's his personality, and that when he wants something, he goes after it. And I tried to resist, but obviously we're married, so that's where that story ended up. But yeah, whenever I wonder how Brad DeLuca would handle something, I go and ask my husband, and then he helps give me guidance. So
So
whenever I come to him with this story, I can tell sometimes he's scared of it, and he's like, "It sounds great." That's his new response to everything, is support. But he doesn't read the things I write anymore. He's not a reader, so.
Mhm.
But I'll definitely bounce ideas off him, or if I'm stuck, I'll discuss it with him.